everybody?
Love.
Did anyone do the dishes?
I need some help with my homework.
Oh, can you ask your father, please?
Honey, move. I can't see.
But Dad, I need some help with my homework.
Rick, why don't you help her with her homework?
I'm busy.
Excuse me, is probably keeping myself.
In navigation, an azimuth is used to describe the direction of travel. Many individuals seek counseling at a time when they feel their life is out of control, or they need to find direction that will allow them to move beyond the pain they are experiencing. The azimuth philosophy embraces the belief that in order to empower the individual to make changes, the complex issues of meaning and purpose must be addressed. To set a new course in life, the entire person must be engaged. Mind, body, and spirit.
Like every good story, Azimuth began long before Chapter 1 was ever put on paper. For many years, the people of Essex Alliance Church realized there was a need for more high-quality professional mental health services in an environment grounded in biblical principles in northern Vermont. In order for the dream to become reality, multiple factors had to come together, from obtaining adequate startup funding to successfully navigating the significant legal hurdles. In the autumn of 2005, Azimuth Counseling and Therapeutic Services was incorporated as a non-profit. From the moment the doors opened, it became vividly apparent that Azimuth was meeting a crucial need in the community. In the first 6 months, 98 individuals and families sought counseling, and by the end of its first year, over 200 had received the center's help. By January 2008, Azimuth's clinicians' schedule averages about 300 appointments per month. As its reputation spreads, Azimuth continues to grow, adding more clinicians, a variety of services, and increasing hours. Today, Azimuth isn't concerned about finding clients. A waiting list is not uncommon. Rather, the development of a solid funding base is the primary challenge.
At Azimuth, to set a new course in life, we believe the entire person must be engaged, their mind, body, and spirit. We offer hope and an opportunity for healing and growth in an environment that respects both individual freedoms and biblical principles.
It seems to me that under the circumstances, I am to blame for this. But let me just say, in my defense, I was just standing there, minding my own business.
Why don't you come to bed, Rick?
I'm not tired.
You look awful. What's wrong?
I'm fine.
You need to talk to somebody.
There is nothing wrong.
Dinner time!
What?
He's your son. Why don't you discipline him?
Because he is a spoiled brat, and it doesn't matter what I say. He's too much like his old lady.
You're acting like a child.
Our clinicians are licensed therapists who are also people of faith. They're dedicated to applying their training and experience in the behavioral sciences to serve our people in need. Azimuth services currently include individual counseling, psychotherapy, family therapy, group counseling, vocational counseling, psychiatric consultations, clergy and ministerial staff consultations, and both premarital and marital counseling. Our desire is to continually expand our services to serve people in their own unique ways. Azimuth deeply desires to partner with churches, organizations, and individuals in this region to share in the rewarding work of helping hurting people on their journey towards health.
Yeah, my mom and my dad just can't stop fighting anymore.
At least you have a dad.
Not really. I mean, if they're not fighting, he's just sleeping.
This'll help.
Sweet. You got that later?
Yeah.
And if you think for 1 minute that I am the bad guy here and that it's all my fault, well, take a look in the mirror, sweetheart. It ain't just me, darling.
Any time when a family sees the red flags, the sooner they intervene, the sooner you intervene in a relationship problem, maybe you start feeling that the communication is failing or that there's a distance that's growing. That's, an intervention at that time can save some of these other behaviors that happen when people aren't getting their needs met in healthy ways. In general, as the family in our video shows, if those needs, which we all have for love, for belonging, for some kind of feeling of power and control in our lives, and if those are not being met in a healthy way, they will begin to be met in unhealthy ways. Where would it have been best had they sought treatment? Could they have prevented some of what happened with the kids if mom and dad had been more in tune and then been able to not be so engaged in their problems, but able to be alert to what's happening in the kids' lives? Generally, in families, things develop slowly, and we can intervene at any point to change the course of that. And it doesn't have to go to these extreme places, but also to keep in mind that as we look at this family, we could see them in the grocery store. We could sit next to them at church. We could see them at the movies. We are them. And that's the other piece that I want people to know. It's not those people who need counseling. It's us. It's everyone.
Joined by this common commitment to provide a firm foundation for those engaged in meaningful change, Azimuth's clinicians provide counseling and support for all facets of our community under one roof. The uncommon perspective and unique alliance of our clinicians presents some funding challenges. While a single therapist working from a home office may have fewer expenses, the advantages of providing a collaborative, therapeutic environment far outweigh the additional costs. Because the reimbursement rate from managed care programs hasn't kept pace with increasing costs over the past 20 years, Azimuth must make up the difference. We are committed to meeting our community's needs, regardless of clients' ability to pay. Unlike other nonprofit mental health agencies that receive government appropriations, Azimuth currently must rely solely on our donors to augment our programs.
Our son hates me. You hate me. I have been sleeping on that couch for over a month.
I never asked you to sleep on the couch.
And I never asked you to stop loving me.
In making our video, one of our goals is to show you how you can partner with Azimuth in several ways. First of all, you could choose to make a significant one-time donation to our Client Assistance Fund. You could become a monthly financial supporter of this fund, or encourage your church, employer, or other organization to support Azimuth financially. We also look for volunteers to work on our Donor Development Board, to envision and implement effective fundraising strategies. Whatever role you choose, your partnership will have an incredible impact on people in need, people on a journey in search of hope, healing, and a new direction in life. Thank you. And I know that this video might be seen in churches. Well, unfortunately, all that stuff, it's in churches. Just because your kids are going to youth group, that doesn't mean they're not doing other stuff too. So, I think it was great to have that scene in there. That's reality.